health consequences here. Cardiovascular, gastrointestinal. All three of these diseases have severe outcomes that could happen in both areas.
Correct. And as I mentioned, eating disorders are the most deadly mental illness, and many unfortunately die of heart problems that develop because of the eating disorder. Other problems we see, reproductive, so quite often, the body's hormones get thrown off, and then people develop problems with potentially fertility down the road. And then gastrointestinal diseases, reflux. We see with people who purge, who vomit, teeth erosion, a lot of dental problems that can occur. And then the mental illness that comes along with these disorders, and also bone loss. We're very concerned when people, especially at adolescent age, regardless of what their eating disorder is, when they're restricted from dairy at a young age, maybe they start a diet or put on a diet, which unfortunately that's happening to children these days, their bones lose mass, and that sometimes is irreversible.
Let's look at the risk factors. There are four different things I want to look at here: genetic, biological, psychological, and social. Would you briefly break these down for us?
Sure. So these are broad categories. I mentioned genetics. We do know that there's a high percentage of people with eating disorders who have a family member with an eating disorder. So we do know there's a genetic link. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to develop an eating disorder if a parent has the eating disorder, but there are other factors that play into it, such as the biology, psychology, and social settings that may turn on or off those genes that might lead to the eating disorder. So, for example, socially, we see if someone's a competitive dancer where body image is valued, or a track runner where being lower weight might help their times, that might then trigger them to turn to an eating disorder.